What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Blokees Transformers Galaxy Version 5 Transformers 1 movie model kits. So this was sent to me by Blokees, and I was really excited because I just saw the movie and I have a hankering for some of the toys. So I already put these together. If you are interested in how they go together, I did an unboxing and build video, so you can check that out. I'll also be putting out a couple of shorts with builds for a couple of these guys, just so you can see how they look. But today, we're going to take a look at these guys, the weapons they come with, and the overall look of each one. Alright, so starting off with Hound and Ironhide, the cogless versions. If you haven't seen the movie, they start off without the cogs. They have kind of a cavity in their chest where that should go. So these are kind of like the Transformers version of Hound and Ironhide. I'm going to go over the accessories that just one of these come with, and then from there on just assume they're the same for all of them. So it comes with a stand. Same stand we've been getting pretty much. It says Blokees on it, and they can stand on that. They do interlock if you want to. You can put them together. I have a different display setup, so I'm not planning to use these, but you can do that if you want. They all come with alternate hands, so you get these open expressive hands, and you can just pop these fists off the ball joint, plug in those hands, and now you got those. And it's good for like holding a weapon or posing him if you want. So you can do something like that. And that's really it for accessories. They all come with the two hands and the stand. Taking a look at Hound, we have some nice yellow paint here on the waist. Blue eyes, white face. We have a little bit of detail. This is unique. Not all of them have that detail on the arm. Here's the back. Overall, pretty good looking. They all pretty much have this gun. A few of them have different, like obviously Megatron or D16 has a different gun, but most of them have this identical gun. For articulation, the head is on a ball joint. They've changed up the head joint, so just to show you, it's now built into the neck, built into the torso. So rather than installing a neck joint like we did before, you just pop it onto there. So you end up with a lot of these extra neck joint pieces in this set just because you don't need it anymore. But the head is on a ball joint, it goes up and down, side to side, rotates around. Shoulders on the ball joint all the way around, out to the side. If you go too far, you'll pop it off the ball joint. But there is a little gap for the shoulder pad to sit on top of that ball peg. Ball peg can go up and down, so you can get the arm up and down. Rotation at the bicep. You have a single jointed elbow, gets you past 90 degrees. The hands are on a ball joint, so all directions. You have a waist swivel. Legs can kick up to there, back to there, out to the side. A little rotation at the thigh, rotation at the knee. Single jointed knee gets you past 90 degrees. Feet are on ball joints, so forward and backward, tilt side to side, and it rotates. And all of the articulation is the same. If it's not, I'll point it out. For Ironhide, everything is the same with the exception of the deco, obviously. So you got some brownish gray paint here for the waist. A little bit of detail on the shoulder pads, black paint or black detail. Here's the back. I would say Ironhide is probably the most boring of all of them. It just has the least stuff going on. They also have holes on the back of the arms. Some of the characters use those. These don't, but you can plug stuff into there if you want. One difference with this set is it doesn't come with those faction symbols, those little plastic pieces with faction symbols that we got in the prior sets, which we don't need anyway. It was just extra plastic that I was throwing in a bag. So there you go for Hound and Ironhide. Next we have Bumblebee and Wheeljack. And I guess technically this is B127, not Bumblebee. But they are cogless versions, I believe. Yeah. And really nice detail on this Bumblebee. You got paint on the side of the head, on the chest, on the abdomen, waist area here. Here's the back, little gray paint back here for his backpack. It does look really cool. He's got kind of bigger feet, very different feet. This one is unique in its design for the feet, are a little bit different. Same gun, same articulation. I do think it looks really good. And Wheeljack, we didn't see that much of him in the movie, but I love the look of him. You know, you got the hues with the red and green accents, a little bit of yellow there. He's got green arms, which is unique. Most of them have gray. Got some nice tampo detail here on the shins. Here's the back. I love the blue ears. They're actually part of the eyes, but it's one piece. But the blue ears is just very iconic for this character. And yeah, it looks really good. So let's take a look at Death Tracker. And this mold is a little bit different. It's got a couple things that are different. One is the backpack. It's got these wings that are posable. I think they would look better in a different configuration, meaning if you take them and flip them around, but that is how it is assembled officially. So you also have these pieces right here, these guns. Now if you rotate the arm to the front, you can have it as like a side arm, but then you can't bend its elbow. So the other way to do it is we can unplug it from there, and then he can hold it as a gun as well. So that's another option. But then he also comes with this gun, which is different than all the other guns I showed you already. This one has some silver paint on it, and it's sculpted really nicely. It looks good. So, unique gun and unique weapons. This guy has more weapons than anybody. And then a unique backpack. The head is also designed differently than the others. This face actually pushed in at the end versus at the beginning. But it looks kind of like a Cobra, you know, G.I. Joe Cobra face. It's really cool. All right, next we have D16 or Megatron and Sentinel Prime. And let's start by looking at this guy. He does have the scratched up Megatronus symbol there on the chest. This one was also unique in terms of the chest having these red inserts. There is paint detail there on the waist, on the abdomen. Nice yellow eyes. Here's the back. He does have a backpack there. It comes with two guns, so that's unique. Again, the way they did it is the weapons mount on that side holster. So if you want to be able to bend the elbow, you have to put the weapon on the bottom. But you can also swap it if you don't want that. You can put it in his hand as a weapon. So that's nice. You can do the classic Megatron pose with this cannon. Although I guess it's D16, but very good looking overall. And let's take a look at Sentinel Prime. This one is like very, very shiny and beautiful compared to the rest. He's got this gorgeous paint job with lots of tampo detail. So it's got this metallic blue, metallic gold, the tampos on the knees, on the shins, on the waist, gold on the weapons. This is the first time we've gotten gold weapons. These swords look really nice. This figure just stands out in this set. It just looks really, really good. It's got shoulder pads here. The wings are posable. They're on a double ball peg. So you can move them in and out. You can rotate them. You kind of angle them back if you want. There's what the ball joint looks like. So that is unique. Most characters don't have wings. But I really like the way this looks. Even the helmet is just done very, very well. And in fact, he has the two swords. It's perfect. And last but not least, we have Orion Pax and Optimus Prime. And I love how these look. They turn out really nice. And a spoiler, if you didn't know, Orion Pax turns into Optimus Prime during the movie. But they did a really good job differentiating them. You know, it's got bigger smokestacks, a bigger body, torso overall. Obviously, a different helmet, new head. He does come with his battle axe and a unique gun here. It is very similar to the one we got with Tracker. Oh, I guess it's identical. It's the same gun that we got with the Death Tracker. But he also gets a unique translucent blue battle axe. He does have shiny kind of beigeish silver paint on him, But this isn't the chase figure. The chase figure actually has metallic paint all throughout. So this is the standard version. But I do think it looks really good. Let's go over each one individually. For the details, you've got tampos on the chest. This is cogless Orion packs, by the way. You got details on the waist. The shins have some tampo detail. On the back, you have a little bit of a backpack there. And the face sculpt, I think, looks really good, really sharp. Very, very accurate to the movie, at least in my mind. Optimus, you've got painted detail on the face. Nice painted chest with the matrix in there. Nice beige silver paint. Painted waist and thigh pieces. And the same shin color. Here's the back. He's got a painted backpack. All that looks really good. He does come with hands, obviously, but I put the axe in just so you could see what it looks like. But I like the difference between these two. So, final recommendations on the Blokees Transformers 1 movie model kits. I think they did a great job. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I'm going to recommend it. It really does a good job representing the characters from the movie. Right? They did a good job differentiating them and also just capturing the look. I really like the look of Sentinel Prime. The ones I have in the front here are kind of my favorites. The one in the back are kind of my less favorite, but they're all pretty good. I do think that the Optimus with the shiny metal does make him stand out. So, you can differentiate between Orion packs. So that was a good decision on their part. Obviously, we don't have all the main characters here. So I would imagine there's another wave, wave 6 from Blokees that's going to include those other characters. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. We'll also probably get a shining version. That's just a guess on my part with, the LED, built-in LEDs. So we'll see who we get. I would be shocked if they didn't do Optimus, probably Sentinel, probably Megatron. We'll see. So yeah, definitely recommend these. I don't typically recommend stuff I don't like. It just so happens that Blokees has been sending these for free, but I was buying them myself before they started sending them. So I just want you to be aware. I sincerely do recommend them because I like them. I enjoy these figures. I like putting them together. I like displaying them. I like messing with them. They're just fun overall. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Blokees for sending these for review, and we'll see you next time.